Hey guys, it's Ashley and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something new. I've filmed classes on this channel before, but today we're going to try it with a voiceover. I'm very new at doing voiceovers and I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. Today's class we're going to be doing a restorative wall flow, so let's set up. First we'll need a mat, a blanket, and maybe a bolster if you'd like extra cushion. You can also use a pillow as well. This entire class can be done from your bed, and you can use the wall for support or your headboard. As a disclaimer and a gentle reminder, please practice within your comfort zone and finding your natural edge. I'm a certified yoga therapist, and I am simply a guide. It is up to you to listen to your body and lean into what feels good and to stop when things do not feel good. If you have any further medical questions for future classes, please contact a medical professional that you closely work with so that you can get the most out of these classes and practice safely. Thank you. Let's begin lying on our backs, knees are bent and feet are grounded. We'll rest our hands on belly and chest, however your hands fall. Now let's tap in. Close your eyes and focus only on your breath. Let's try to regulate our breath and watch how our hands ripple on the belly and chest of the gentle rising and falling of each inhale and each exhale. We are busy people and have so much going on in our lives, so I appreciate you so very much for being here, taking a moment to connect with yourself. Let's begin to draw our yogi snow angels. We'll only be using our arms for this flow, so you can keep your knees bent and feet grounded. Let's cross our arms at our chest, with fingertips resting on opposite shoulders. On your first inhale, sweep those arms down, out, all the way up over your head. As you're sweeping those arms and rolling out the shoulders, let them crack. Let your arms graze the floor or your bed. And let's move into this flow for 6 more breaths. On our last exhale, rest the arms back in an X on our chest. Cactus the arms out to the sides, meaning your elbows will be bent at 90 degrees, and your knuckles are resting on the floor. Space your feet slightly wider than your hips, and we'll begin to move into our windshield wipers. We'll flow here for 7 breaths, and on the last exhale, pause on one side. Drop your knees, breathe. It's a good day to have a good day. Holding here with our legs rested on one side and our gaze turned to the opposite side of the room. Eyes can be opened or closed, but I do recommend that we close our eyes so that our body and mind can fully immerse in our practice with limited distractions. Pause here for 3 breaths. All right, let's windshield wipe our legs to the opposite side and turn our gaze as well. Pausing here for 3 breaths. From here, let's make our way to the wall. We'll scooch our bottom up against the wall or up against your headboard. Let's begin with legs up the wall. Rest here. Make yourself comfortable. If you need a blanket, you can rest it across your chest and midsection. An option to rest your head on a bolster, or you can use the bolster on your feet for a sense of grounding. We'll stay here for 7 breaths. Let's begin to open the legs nice and wide in a middle splits. Everyone's middle splits will look very different, but with the same goal in mind of finding relaxation in a beautiful stretch and moving towards your unique edge. We want the breath to stay relaxed, and we're going to hold here for 7 more deep breaths. On our last deep breath, let's begin to move the soles of the feet together and find diamond pose at the wall. Our arms can be opened wide out to our sides or resting on our chest and belly, just how we began class. We're going to take 7 deep breaths here. As we enter our Shavasana, or final resting position, please feel free to make yourself comfortable. Give yourself the resources you need, such as the props to support yourself. Option to rest in diamond pose or extend your legs up the wall. You can even come off the wall if you prefer a traditional corpse pose. Allow your body to rest and find that pose that feels best. Food for thought in our Shavasana. I like to bring the current things that I'm reading and learning about to my mat in class, and so I have something very interesting to share with you. As we begin this new year, try not to be so hard on yourself. Everyone has a New Year's resolution or is thinking about one. And if you're like me and live in the Midwest, it's winter here and it's very cold. We should mimic the seasons around us. Winter is the time for rest. All of the animals are hibernating, the trees are resting, the leaves have fallen, and I feel that that's the time that we should be resting and nurturing ourselves. The best time to implement your goals is when spring rolls around and things become more lively. The plants begin to bud and bloom, the animals are back in nature, and the air is a lot more milder. All right, let's begin to reawaken our body with soft, gentle movements, however that translates within your body. Maybe it starts with wiggling our fingers or our toes, or maybe the eyes gently begin to open. We can begin to rock the head side to side and let out a gentle sigh, slowly coming back into this safe space we've created. When you feel called, please roll onto one side and pause. Rise into an easy seat with hands in prayer, heart center. I want to thank each and every one of you so very much for joining me in today's class, and I look forward to practicing together very soon. From my heart to you, namaste. If you would like to support future classes and our goal at Ashlee's Crazy Yoga to make wellness accessible and affordable, check the description on ways to donate and support our mission. Your donation will allow someone to join our weekly classes held on Zoom who may not be in a position to afford a class. Thank you very much.